Hey everybody, it is Andy. It's the Watch What Happens Live after show. I am here with Julie Andrews. Her new book, The Very Fairy Princess Graduation Girl, co-written with her daughter, the great Emma Walton Hamilton, is out now. And Idina Menzel is starring in If Then, now playing at the Richard Rodgers Theater, and her co-star is James Snyder. Hey, James Snyder. Hey, James, what's it like being on stage with Idina every night?
Oh, it's so rough. It's so having to make out with her is impossible. No, she's amazing, and she's the most giving actor I've ever worked with, on stage and off.
Wow.
And she works so hard. It's awesome.
Do you, Idina, what was your first, was Rent your first, that was your Broadway debut, certainly, but that was...
First professional job other than singing at weddings and bar mitzvahs. Yeah.
Julie Andrews, did you ever see Rent?
No, I think I was,
She was doing
working
a show
in
then.
a show at that time.
Were you doing Victor Victoria then?
Yes, I guess
were.
it was, yeah. And my God.
Yeah.
And the reviews that it got and the raves that it got. And again, having been in a long run several times, it's how do you belt out like that every night?
Well, back then I lost my voice. I
didn't
know how to face
myself. Very
myself.
tough, I know.
I've learned since then and go to my teacher and I have a discipline. But yeah, I lost it, and it's so emotionally, psychologically messes with you, you know, when you don't have your voice.
I know, and then you try so hard not to let the audience worry because you're so worried.
Exactly.
You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Or even know.
Exactly.
We were talking about your performance in Cinderella, the live version of Cinderella, which you said, which we discussed that 100 million people watched, and that someone told you beforehand, oh, this is going to be so big, and great, break a leg, go do it. Have there been, do you get nervous, or are you a person who through your career has gotten nervous?
No. The older I get, the worse it gets.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah. I mean, when you first start out, you've got nothing to lose.
Yeah,
didn't you find that?
I find that the more people watching, I get a little bit more neurotic, and
because there's so
looking
much more
at myself from the outside.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you, for both of you, has there been a performance that you've given where before you gave it, you thought this is for me the biggest thing I've ever done, or this moment right now
you
is
mean show or performance?
Just performance. It could be appearing in front of a president. It could be when you sang in front of the king.
Yeah.
See, then she was probably, how old was she?
Yeah, she was 13, right?
Whatever.
Yeah, but
that was a cigarette.
No. There was one concert I did where, for me, it was hugely pleasurable. It was at it was with Andre Previn conducting the London Symphony, and I was doing Christmas music, which I adore, with the symphony orchestra, and a full symphony orchestra and something like a 200-voice choir, and it was like, it blew me away, the pleasure of just floating on top of all of that and singing those kind of songs.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a joy. Really.
What about you? Was it the Oscars?
Oscars is definitely, but for the Oscars, it was singing at the Kennedy Center Honors for Miss Streisand, actually.
Oh, my Lord.
So,
oh, my gosh. What song did you sing? Remind me.
Don't Rain on My Parade.
Oh, my.
Yeah, and she's, right there. So that was a big meditation.
Yes.
I don't know how you did that. I mean, your heart must have been right there.
It's just, but you go, you do it,
Right. Let it go.
Yeah.
Have you performed, I'm assuming you've performed for every member of the royal family, multiples.
No, I don't know. Not with the present sons and things like that.
Right.
But not multiples. But I did, actually, that photograph of me singing at a Royal Command performance at that age, the king actually was very, very ill and died very shortly after, and he didn't come that night, so it was the Queen Mother Elizabeth and Princess Elizabeth, who is now the Queen, and the whole family. But sadly, the king did not come that night. But it was, my God, what a thrill that was.
And have you spent any meaningful time with Queen Elizabeth? Have you ever had tea with her, or had more of a chat than a line?
Honors, which is a very private thing, actually. It was when I was made a dame, and it's just a stupid thing to say, but the Queen and I kind of grew up together a little bit.
Right.
And she said, as she very sweetly pinned a medal on my chest at the palace, and it was one of those gloriously sunny watercolor days in London where everything looked so beautiful, and she said, I've been waiting to do this for a long time, or something like that, and I was just blown away.
Wow.
You know? And I said something totally stupid, and she looked
Like?
rather surprised.
That's funny.
Yeah, I can't. No, I don't even recall, but I know it was not exactly what I hoped to say.
Right. It never is.
And you know what? It's just I never boast. It's such a private feeling that your country and your queen honors you. That's all. That's what it really is, and you just hold it.
Right.
Because it means so much.
Yet you're not one of those people who, I mean, you're
No,
very modest
I mean,
about that title.
You know, when
I
we
mean,
started, I kept saying, please don't do that. Don't say it, you know.
And what, you just feel, do you feel funny about it? Or
Well, you don't want to blow your own trumpet like that. You don't. It's again, it's really personal.
We'll tell Sir Elton John that. Let's go back to the phones. Caller, what's your name and from where are you calling?
Hi, this is Beverly Ann Day, and I'm calling from Baltimore, Maryland.
Hey there, what's your question?
Hi, everyone. I have a question for Miss Julie Andrews, please.
Okay.
Hello, Miss Andrews.
Hello.
I was wondering... Oh, hello. I was wondering if there is a trait about my idol and your best friend, Miss Carol Burnett, that would surprise all of us.
Something that would surprise us about Carol Burnett.
I know she's got a lot of things on me that I'd rather she didn't talk about. Let me think. She and I are bad girls when we get together because she brings out the worst in me, and I think somehow I bring out some kind of a classy lady in her. I don't know what it is, but the two of us, when we get together, we never stop giggling like crazy and doing doing things that make us roar with laughter. And she has such a wonderful sense of humor. That's probably what it is. Yeah.
Very good. Okay, one more phone call. Caller, what's your name and from where are you calling?
Hi, Andy. This is Demetria from New York.
Hi, Demetria.
My question is for Idina.
Okay.
Okay, so Idina, what is it like working with Anthony Rapp again?
Oh, that's it's very special. It's like coming home, really. And
You co-starred in Rent, of course.
We co-starred in the original cast of Rent together. The director of IF then is Michael Greif, who was the one that gave me my job in Rent as well. So the three of us have been having a wonderful reunion, and as part of the plot line in IF then, our two characters actually are old friends. So there's this real inherent history that's already there that we don't even have to work at, and we just trust each other so much, and I know he has my back, and it's just a great feeling to be up there on stage with someone you know won't let you fail.
Oh, that's a phenomenal thing to say. Yeah.
That's a big, that's
I
big.
suspect that gentleman over there does the same.
He does. He does do it, and we're newer as, you know, acting partners together. He's actually he's going to get embarrassed and blush or something, but he's the best listener. You could throw anything at him brand new for a particular show, and he catches it. He never does the same show twice, so we're always in the moment.
Oh,
and,
that's so great. Yeah.
Well, to help gear up for Cinco de Mayo next week, it's time for our Salsa Blue Tequila Perfect Match Sneak Peek.
Who is the perfect guy? For me.
Sorry, no starving artists.
Every guy I've dated has had some sort of talent. I've never dated a businessman. I don't even know if I know how.
She needs to meet different men. I think she needs a businessman. I'm trying to tell her. Businessman.
I'm going to set up the blind date.
Oh my
the
God,
restaurant.
I'm having a panic attack.
I'm going to pick the time. You meet for a drink at 8 o'clock. If you like each other, you go on to dinner. This is going to be a lot of fun.
I hope it is fun, and we're going to take a selfie with the four of us. This is a major.
Hey.
Oh, I like it. Thank you very much. Okay. Oh, that's good. I want to thank you all for being here. Everybody go see If Then. It's great, and this
can't
lady
wait.
got
I
herself
wanna
a
go
nomination, right? Maybe we'll go together, Julie Andrews.
Okay.
Here's the very fairy princess
hold you to it.
graduation
But
girl.
don't tell me you guys are there.
Right. Oh no.
That would
no.
make me nervous.
Yes. I know you'd be especially
Listen,
nervous. if you
anybody
knew I
that can
was
sing
there.
for Streisand shouldn't be nervous.
Are you
Yeah,
kidding?
I know.
I think it would be even more. I'd be
No.
more nerve-wracking.
No.
Yes,
Nice.
it would. Also, because
Nice.
I have no soprano. Just like a rough, raspy.
Yes, you do.
Listen.
Sing up here.
Let's go. Everybody go get Julie Andrews' book. Thanks, everybody. Good night. Thank you so much.